next up, 2 around Pax's Path. So we're gonna make our way down to the airship landing. And we'll go ahead and speak with this Arkosodara youth. We'll speak with him to take on the next quest entitled Silks for a Babe. The Arkosodara youth furrows his brow, pondering something deeply. You're a friend of that red-headed Mikote lad, aren't you? I remember how bravely you fought for us. Might I ask you for a small favor? Sure. Oh, thank you. You see, my wife and I will soon be blessed with a child. It is custom for the father to swallow the newborn in festive silk, but having been to market twice, I find myself at a loss for which would be the ideal choice. Maybe we can help you out. I am loath to impose, but I would be ever so honored if you could make the choice for us, and sooner rather than later, as she is due any day now. Would you accompany me to Ruvida Fibers? Oh, of course. Yeah, we just came from there, so we will see you there. So yeah, we'll go past the Vice President of the United States and make our way to the youth again. According to our tradition, the silk swallowing's color expresses the parent's wishes for how their child might grow. I have narrowed it down to 3, but your insight will be greatly appreciated. Alright. This lush green fabric represents a wish for a prosperous life, fulfilling not only in wealth, that is, but feasts and festivities and companionship as well. Who wouldn't want a life as rich as that? The bright yellow swaddling symbolizes a wish for wisdom. Intellect is prized among our people, and is said to be the color of Sindaruva. Our child may become a respected advisor or alchemist. And yet look at this vibrant red silk. It would express a wish for talent in the arts. Why wouldn't it be lovely if our child were to grow up to be a master artist and a performer? Hence my dilemma. I would want my child to be all of these, but I can only choose one color. What say you? Which do you feel would be the ideal choice? And so now, yeah, I would put this to a vote, but we don't have enough people to make this decision. Maybe anyone who's watching afterwards on YouTube in the comments can say what color they would have chosen. A wealthy child could see their parents live in comfort, a clever child could help solve the tribe's problem, or a creative child could brighten the lives of those around them. Well, that's what I want to be, but only as a hero. Red it is! I hope our child can someday bring the joy to the village with their arts. I thank you, friend. I feel much more confident in the decision for having consulted with you. I will bring the silk home to my wife today. I plan to visit Pax's Path once I finish up here. Would you be so kind as to meet me there later that I might repay you for your kindness? Alright. We'll see you there. Let's go ahead and reunite with this guy. My wife was most pleased with the swaddling we chose, and I dare say it is even more auspicious that such a valiant hero as you helped us choose our child's future path. I was devastated when my wife was separated from me during the struggle, but your Mikote friend saved her, in her delicate condition no less. His actions gave my wife the strength to overcome her despair and return home to me, to us. Your friend spoke of a hero with the power to weave our strands of hope into a brighter future. I'm glad he thinks of you that, or thinks of me that way. That hero was you, was it not? We shall treasure the swaddling you chose for us as a family heirloom, now and forever. My most sincere thanks for all you have given us. And you're quite welcome. So we'll take our experience and 815 gil. Definitely one of the most satisfying quests we've done ever in Final Fantasy XIV, I would have to say. And so, up the stairs, we will find our next quests. So, jump over here, and I guess we're going into this hay barn, I guess. But there's also a Hamsa around, so I guess you're taking care of the Hamsa, too. Let's go ahead and speak with this man named Vishrad to take on his quest entitled Hungry Hungry Hamsa. Vishrad is looking at you impatiently. You must be the substitute Hamsa keeper. Well, you're late. Feeding time was supposed to start bells ago, and a hungry Hamsa is a noisy Hamsa, as you can hear for yourself. Yeah. What are you standing around for? Are you going to leave those poor creatures to starve to death? Get to work! Chop chop! Here you go. One large feed bag and one small. Hamsa of different stature have different diets, you see, and they're finicky eaters to boot. The smaller ones require only a simple mix of greens and grains, but our big boys also need a helping of silkworm pupae for extra protein. The foodstuffs are next to that wooden crate over there. Now get to it! How did I get roped into this crap? Yeah, we definitely got stuck in this unassuming disposal bag. Oh. Feed the Hamsa appropriately. I see. Scoop into the large. Yeah, we know that 3 portions are needed for the big guy. Where's the big guy? Here he is, right here. The Hamsa is eyeing you expectantly. Here you go. Chow down. The Hamsa flaps its wings and its eyes light up with gastronomic delights. We approve of this. Meanwhile, let's put grain and greens into the small feed bag. And our other Hamsa is in the other stall. Hello there. The Hamsa eyes you expectantly. Enjoy. Oh, was this right or was this wrong? The Hamsa fun. Nope, it likes it. What happens afterwards? We just go back. Yeah, we just go back. Alright, can I clear up my identity now? Done already? Perhaps you're not as hopeless as you look, but you better be on time for the next feeding. What was your name again? Yeah, let me introduce myself properly to you. Rika? You don't mean... That's Rika? The adventurer who rescued Maltia from the beasts? The one and only. Yeah, I apologize for not showing up in my armor, but I dressed casually in a settlement. My most sincere apologies. I never imagined a hero like you would simply be walking amongst us. And slopping the Hamsa besides. Heavens, my face must be so red right about now. Anyhow, I thank you for a job well done. Here's your pay for today's work. Now, I best hunt down the real substitute Hamsa keeper. Yeah, and next time, don't confuse a hero for one of your hired hands. We'll take our experience on 735 gil. Also, I thought you said you were in a hurry to find your actual substitute. So much for that! See, our next 2 people of interest, one will be on the lower tier, one will be on the higher tier. So let's go ahead and speak with this anxious adventurer, yeah. I was wondering where and when, if at all, we would find a Lalafell around here. Here's your answer. Let's go ahead and speak with her to take on her quest entitled Tidings from Afar. The anxious adventurer is fumbling with letters bearing the Uldan seal. That would explain why our Lalafell is here. Praise the 12th, another adventure! I've been wandering around this damn city for hours! Yeah, what's wrong? I was hired for some simple express deliveries in Uldan before realizing the destination was bloody Radz-At-Han! Simple my arse! After coming all this way, I still don't know where I'm supposed to go! I'm at my wit's end and running out of time! These letters have a tight deadline, and if I don't deliver them, I won't merely lose my job, I'll lose my head! Can I ask you to take these 2 missives to the High Crucible and House Barrack, respectively? I can manage the 3rd one on my own. Return and meet me here when the job's done, and I'll see you duplicately compensated for your efforts. Well, I'd hate to take out of the pockets of another adventurer, but... I mean, if you're offering, I won't refuse. So we got one north of the primary Aetheryte. We also have one just south of Kama. Alright, let's do Kama first. Here you are. the daughter of House Beric, will be accepting this letter. What business have you with this esteemed House Beric? We have to give you this. An urgent letter? Let me see. Why, it's from dear Ardashir. At least we now know he is not begging out on the streets. Ardashir is the youngest son of our house. Father was upset he forsook blood and nation to tinker with soot-stained alembics, and thus he was never wrote. He's never even told us how we might contact him, so we've been naturally worried sick. Now he writes that he's found a new trading associate for father, some merchant named Rowena. He says she can help us in our plight. You're so screwed. It was a peculiar topic for him to write about. He was always so recalcitrant about the family business. Perhaps he is homesick and trying to make amends? Nevertheless, we are delighted to hear from him. It is true that our country is in a precarious position, but I am elated to know that my brother is safe and happy in Eorzea. Thank you for delivering this letter. I will share it with my sisters at once. So we're gonna now speak with Isu. Welcome to the High Crucible of Alchemia, friend. How might I be of service? Well, I have this to give to you. What's that? You have a letter addressed to us? Why, this is from Master Jalzan. Last I heard, he was doing field research in Eorzea. I do hope all's well. Why, I can scarce believe it. Word of our plight reached him from across the sea, and he's arranged for a shipment of vital supplies to be shipped from Arena's House of Splendors. That he would be thinking of us in these trying times, even as he is doubtless facing his own fair share of hardships. Surely he is a great man. But forgive me, I must make arrangements to have the shipment picked up in Yenlamad at once. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way back. I want to pick up the Skywatcher on the way back. Can't wait to see what you have to say. Just delivered the last one! Yeah, on your feet. I've heard horrible rumors of Arena's punishments if you fail your task, like scrubbing grime from her hairstyles with a paintbrush? In plate! You really saved my skin, friend. I wanted to become an adventurer so badly, and she tempted me with this beautiful set of armor. Said I could put it on credit and work off my debt. Before I knew it, I found myself playing errand girl to the House of Splendors. Oh, I don't falter for it. An adventurer needs armor after all, but my word if she isn't a shrewd one. Yeah, she's always an exploiter of loopholes. Anyway, thank you for your help. Here, I'll even give you half of the house's commission for the job. Take it, you've earned it. And so we'll take our experience in 735 gil. And away she goes. And so now, there's just one left. Before we go there, Skywatcher, I need some amusements. Yeah, what's about the skies to fine day? This. If you come to ask about the weather, my apologies, but I feel wholly unqualified to speak about it at this time. No kidding. Especially when it says apocalypse. But in case you're wondering if it's happening anywhere else, the answer is surprisingly no. Yeah, it's only in and around Thavnair. But hey, at least it's better than the response you get when you speak to a Skywatcher when you have the perpetual light going on in Shadowbringers. But now it's time to finally help this Isuriant Arkosodara. Let's just hope we can bring this guy around as we take on his quest entitled The Pangs of Hunger. The Isuriant Arkosodara is groaning weakly. And yeah, if nothing else, we are being treated to a whole plethora of adjectives. You there, please take my coin post to Myriad's Mahane. Buy all the apples you can. So hungry. I have no strength left. My stomach. To Myriad's Mahane. Hurry. Yeah, this is a matter of life and death, it seems. Hey there, Marid. Welcome to Myriad's Mahane. What can I... Is something amiss? We have to give this to you. Tell me you have apples.
Food for the hungry? Worry not. He has more than enough coin for a crate full of apples. Bring it to him with my blessing. I'll take what I owed and leave the rest. Pray return the remainder to him. You'll find the crate of apples in front of the Mahane.
So yeah, we're gonna have to do some logging. So what we need to find is right over here. Carry the apple crate to the designated location. You have 2 minutes. And this is insanely slow. Yeah, we're definitely getting this dragged out. And considering that, we have to go an insanely long amount of distance. Yeah, I don't envy anyone who has to try and attempt this particular challenge. And that you only have 2 minutes to do it in is definitely going to make it harder because of the fact that because you're lifting something so heavy, you are slowed down like crazy. Yeah, we gotta get to where the main aetheryte is, and then we gotta get past that, and then we gotta get over to Alzodal's path, and then on top of that we gotta climb upwards. It's just a whole litany of various milestones we have to get past, and I think that Lemon Soda definitely was impressed by my show's strength. I'd ask you guys for a hand, but I know this is not the time for that. We have less than a minute. Got around the corner. And then go over here. How are my arms holding out like this? Yeah, set it down over here. There, we got it. Come on, man, eat up.
My stomach burns with 1,000 fires. Have you the apples?
We do, yes.
The people of Radz-At-Han are so kind. So kind! Many thanks, friend. You brought me so many apples, but I'm afraid I'm still way too weak to move. My body craves more. More! If I could trouble you again to bring me some Hamsa eggs from Lalafell's nourishments, take my coin purse. I promise I will make it up to you.
Alright, so now we gotta get you some protein. To Kufie we go. Hello.
Welcome to Lalafell nourishments. What can I do for you?
Well, we need to give you this.
As many eggs in the coin in this purse can buy? Well, you're in luck. I have quite a surplus today. I shall give you the extras so they won't go to waste. Here you go, and here's the shares of your friend's coin back. It would seem he's greatly overestimated the cost of eggs these days.
Well, thank you very much. I just hope he isn't gonna pull a Rocky and try and eat them raw. Yeah, we're not going there, I don't think. At least I hope not. Yeah, as quickly as we can carry ourselves. Yeah, looks like the Okosodara's already chowed down on the apples.
You're back! Did you find the eggs?
We did indeed. Plus you still have money left over.
My favorite. The yolks just melts in your mouth. My stomach comes and I feel my stamina return. Thank you so much, friend. I had been attacked by a strange monster high up in the mountains. I descended as fast as I could, tumbling through brush and tree boughs. Finally I returned home, but I was so exhausted. I collapsed only to wake up again to the pangs of my empty stomach, but I found I was too weak to get up. Such is the curse of being so large. We Okosodara have great strength at our disposal, but once that strength is spent, it requires a veritable feast to replenish. You may have whatever coin is left in my purse as a token of my gratitude. You have done me a great service today.
And so with it, we'll take our 168,000 experience points and our 975 gil. Alright, and so for the time being, Radz-At-Han is cleaned out, save for one quest over here. And I think now's as good as time as any to go and take it on.